come alive in the second half and give Gary Payton some help.
Bullet ball, cross court, Skiles to Tucker with a step to the baseline, pulls up, bumped. Schrempf with his 4th foul.
And that was one of the problems in the second quarter for Detlef. He picked up that third, had to sit down now. Nate McMillan jumps up off the bench immediately to come into the game. But it's not a bad substitution. Nate, you know, is a good defensive player, but he's got a nice flow going offensively tonight. It'd be nice for him to look for his shot a lot more in this type of situation when the Sonics need some scoring.
Detlef's got a sour look on his face as he goes over to the bench. McMillan will step in, and the Bullets basketball. Here's Juwan Howard with a pencil-thin mustache. Hands off to Cheney for 3, and floated up, rimmed it. Rebound, grab by Kemp. Up come the Sonics. McMillan down the left side. Beyond the three-point ring, only the second board for the Rain Man tonight. McMillan cross-court to Perkins, sidesteps Mirasan into the lane, scoops it up. No. I don't believe that shot would have counted had it gone. The foul whistled out on the floor before he leaped into the air. George Mirasan with his first foul.
Another thing you do by putting Nate McMillan into the game, you free Gary Payton up to act more like a 2-guard in certain situations with Nate able to handle the ball as he does.
Payton in low to Kemp, blows his back double team to Mack into the lane. Mirasan standing there. Mack to Gill into the lane. Over to Gary. Floats one up from the wing. That an 18-footer grazed the iron. Came down in the lap of Howard. Up to Skiles on front court left side. Tucker stripped away by McMillan and out of bounds. It'll be Washington ball.
With this young Bullet team, they've gained a lot of confidence. They have a 10-point lead. The Sonics are going to have to do some spurting real soon here to break some of that confidence down.
Tucker brings it into Mirasan. Back to Tucker to the baseline. Gives it back to Georgie for the dunk. Nice 2-man play. Real simple. Keep it simple.
Yep, now I was surprised when Derek Smith, the assistant coach of the Bullets, told me that Big George had nice hands, but I've seen some nice one-headed catches, some nice one-headed passes. That was a nice catch and finish on that play.
Bullets lead it. In low with it, Kemp. Backs, turns into the lane, hands to McMillan to the glass. His lane will not count. Kemp stepped on the baseline. The Bullets lead it here by 12.
Refocus time for the Sonics. I mean, things are starting to get away from them a bit at this point. Again, this Bullet team is not that good of a team.
68-56. Skiles with a basketball. Skips it low to Mirasan. Hits the cutter. Howard up with a left-handed hook. Blocked by Kemp. Grabbed by Sean. Brings it down to McMillan. Ball tapped away by Skiles at midcourt. Diving for it. McMillan scoops it away from Mirasan. Rolls on the floor. Feeds to Gill. Over to Gary into the lane. Left-handed hook. Blocked by Cheney. Grabbed by Gill. Right back up. And makes it home on the follow. Tonight, Sonics rise in air. Instant replay.
Yeah, but don't discount the hustle of Nate McMillan. He and George Mirasan went after the ball at the same time. He just threw his body on the floor, got to it first, flicked it over his head to Gary Payton to start the break.
10-point lead for the Bullets. Cheney outside the ring. Skips it to Georgie. Looks over the left shoulder. Double team. Georgie skips it to the point. Intercepted by Payton. He knew he had a path to the floor. Tucker pulled it from behind, but yet Gill and Skiles up in the front court. They're going to call it well, they will not. It will be Sonic possession.
Yeah, I think it's a good call. He had a couple of guys out ahead of him on the play, but you know, I like the old days when that would have been a backcourt foul, 2 shots.
10-point Bullet lead. 10 minutes remaining, third quarter. Payton with a basketball. Reverse pivot on Skiles. Rubs him off the McMillan screen. Skiles fights below the pick. Payton again whirls to the baseline. Skiles swing left. Saw Gary go right. Put out the hands to get him. The foul on Scotty is first.
You know, Scott Skiles used his hands and his strength as a defender before the new rules were put in, and now he's having a lot of trouble trying to stick with those quick point guards, sliding his feet only.
The Bullets lead by 10. Gary Payton with the ball on the point, looking low for Kemp. Played in low by Howard, but a whistle off the ball and illegal defense tagged on the Washington Bullets. George Mirasan was down in the paint.
George trying to explain to official Tommy Wood that he was definitely legal, but Tommy Woods will have no part of that.
To the line comes Perkins for the free throw. Up and in. Shooting the technical foul shot.
Okay, you scored 2, you get the free throw, now you knock down 2 more free throws. This guy looks pretty calm here on the bench, doesn't he? Our former coach, Jimmy Liner.
68-59 the score. Hey, after 4 or 5 years of Charles Barkley in Philadelphia, he could not take down anything.
They've been lost 18 out of the last 21 games, so he's had to do a lot. I see a couple more bags under the eyes. Long nights. Jimmy takes this real seriously.
Kemp's turnaround jumper off the mark. Bullets with a rebound. They've led in the glass numbers through the night. Tucker with it. Swings it to Howard. Out beyond the three-point arc. Feathers it to Mirasand. Turns, hooks, rimmed it. Rebound. Perkins comes down with it. Down ahead to Kendall Gill. Gill across midcourt. Motors down the left side. Loops it ahead to Payton. Stumbles to the baseline. Flicks it outside to Kendall Gill. Pumps it back to Gary. Backs on Skiles. Turns. Whirl away. Fall away. Jump shot won't go. Mirasand with a rebound. Outlet pass. Poked away by McMillan. Grabbed by Gill to Gary. Behind the back. Flip to Gill. Into the air. Tried to climb over Mirasand. And hit the wall. Number 77, chest on, the fouls on Georgie.
The big handball wall, Big George, but a great play on the part of Nate McMillan to break up the play in the pass toward half court. Here's Mirasand with the outlet. There's Nate playing the free safety position, gets a hand on the ball. Now watch his feet back to Nate McMillan, to Kendall Gill from Gary Payton behind the back, and Kendall do the foul.
Gill, it's a free throw.
Scaling Mount Everest, Kendall was. All he needed was a hook and a rope.
Man, I'm telling you, put some crampons on, a little ice pick, got a hard hat on, a little miner's lamp. He's ready to go to work. Gill with the free throw up, he got it.
But work is what they're going to need from him offensively in the second half. Put some points up there. That's what they need. Kendall, Nate now that Detlef is out, and Gary and Shine to take up the scoring ball.
Bullets by 7, 68-61. Skiles with a rock. Floats it over to Tucker. Hart slanted with a left hand. Double team. Flick it outside to Skiles. Cross court pass. Cheney for the three. Got it. Nothing but cord. Went through to whisper. 19 for Cheney. Sonics at midcourt nearly lost it. McMillan spins away from Skiles. Into the lane. Double teamed. Over to Sam. Fakes right, goes left. Doubled over to Gill for the three. Springs. Fires. Hits. Kendall Gill answers with a bomb. He has 10.7 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's really coming alive early in the second quarter. Just a great attitude adjustment at halftime for Kendall. He's really looking to be aggressive offensively.
Bullets by 7 across midcourt. Anthony Tucker, 6'8", 220 out of Wake. Rookie free agent, class of 92. Played overseas last year. Swings it out on the wing to Cheney. Overplayed, deflected out. Last touch by Kendall Gill.
And when I say Kendall with the attitude adjustment, I mean he's taking the ball to the basket. He's not settling for the long standstill jump shot. When he has problems scoring, that's when he settles for becoming a long jump shooter, which he is now.
Bullets bringing it bounce. Howard has it. Steps inside the key with 4 seconds. Turnaround jumper with 3. Missed it. Rebound McMillan. Streaking out Gary. Sneaks to the hole. Lays it up and in. Gary Payton on a 5 feet, 60 feet off the floor from Nate McMillan. Trying to give the Sonics a charge as they rally from 12 back to pull within 5 at 7:55. Here are the third on the Sonics Broadcasting Network. Tucker boots the ball out of bounds, trying to bring a pass from Skiles down to the floor. Put it off the toe. Seattle will bring it ahead on the bullet turnover. Here's Payton with it. Left-hand side of the key. Looking for Gill off the McMillan screen. Nate pops out to get the rock. Looks low. Leaning back. Flings it to Kemp. Out to Gary. Over to Perk. Fakes the 3. Biting his Tucker. Floats 5 to Payton for the 3. Ripping. Rebound deflected by Perkins and Tucker. And last touch by the Bullets. It will be Sonic ball.
You know, and I want to clear up something I said earlier about this team not being that good. They have like 4 rookies or second-year players and Skiles on the court at the same time. The Sonics, with their experience and talent, this should not be that difficult of a challenge for them in the long haul.
Gary outside to Sam for the 3. Bam! Down it goes. Put it on a rope. Send it in there on the clothesline.
Is that a long haul for you there? Yeah, that was a pretty long haul on that jump shot by Perk.
Bullets by 2, 71-69 as Perkins notches a 3 in the belt. Here's Cheney double outside. Swims it. Skiles between the rings. Perplexed. Now puts a dribble on the floor. Skips off the Howard screen. Finds Cheney. Covered closely by Gary Payton. Cheney nearly stripped. Finds a man low to Howard. Stepping in front. McMillan and Kemp with a pick. And off the ball a whistle. And a 24-second shot clock violation. Great defense of Calvert Cheney by Gary Payton.
And that's been the characteristic of the Sonics this year. Whenever they play well and want to get back into a game, they tighten up the defense. That's what they're doing in the third quarter.
The Bullets' 4th turnover of the period. McMillan with the ball. Swings it over to Gary. Cuts into the lane. Shut off by Skiles and the foul. A bump called on the Bullets. Mirasand with a foul.
Sonics do a good job executing their offense. They had 2 guys curl. First Payton curl off the low pick by Sean Kemp. And Kendall Gill, he was wide open, but Gary Kemp comes up with something positive out of the play as he draws the foul for the free throws.
The Bullets are over the limit. Seattle will shoot free throws. Trailing Washington 71-69 with 6:29 left here in the third quarter. Seattle tonight is hit now on 8 of 13 from the free throw line. Payton misses the free throw and then punches the ball to lay a game warning on the SuperSonics, Gary Payton.
This is the right call. I mean, obviously mad at himself for missing the free throw as Duckworth checks back into the game to try and provide some scoring that Mirasan could not provide down in the low box area.
Second by Payton, up and rimmed around and fell. Gary Payton with 18 points. It's a free throw. The Sonics on a 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Now let's see if the Sonics elect to double team Duckworth. They didn't do it in the first half. We heard him in the low box.
Pass out on the wing with a Tucker contended by McMillan. In low to Howard. Settles, turns. Fall away. Jay won't go. Rebound McMillan. Outlet pass to Payton. Kemp is right down on his left over to Gill into the air. Raises to the hole and tomahawks it home for the Sonic lead at 72-71. An 11-0 blast by the Sonics to take the lead with 6:06 left in the third. The Bullets will call a timeout. We'll go away. Return in a moment on the Sonics Broadcasting Network.